we're at 300 transactions now. I think when I wrote this bio, we're at over 300 plus transactions in the business. But
and this is all self-taught here.
this is all self-taught. Like I was telling you before we jumped on, I told you that my first mentor was Jay Morrison,
Which is the GOAT in the industry.
yeah,
right?
yes. So when I met Jay Morrison virtually, I was really inspired for his message for, black and brown people, minorities, Latinos, Indians, African Americans, so-called African Americans. But he spoke highly of us. He said, look, it was the first time that I had heard someone that spoke positive about us. Like where I come from, there's a lot of us there, but it's dominated by, the Caucasian.
Because we're left
empire.
out of this space where it comes to real estate for a large part.
Yeah.
If you could say, right? Because of redlining
Yeah.
and the false narrative. It takes so much money and obstacles to get into it.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've broken down a lot of those barriers and things like that.
Yeah.
Right?
So when I heard him speaking, that's what made me continue to watch him and say, like, what does this guy really have to offer? I think the other thing that was cool was he was from New Jersey.
Oh, so that was a connection.
That
right
was the
there.
connection. I'm like, yo, he could do it. And then his message was like 3-time felon turned real estate mogul. Made $1 million by 30. I'm like, yo, ain't he from Jersey? Like, I should be able to do that.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. So I was watching some YouTube videos, and the first gem that I learned from him was about building business credit. So I got a secure credit card. I went to my Wells Fargo bank, gave them $300. I got a secure credit card. So for the viewers that don't know, a secure credit card is when you go to the bank and you give them your money.
Right.
And then they give you back a credit card. So what you're trying to show the bank is that you can be responsible with credit.
Right.
So once I had the secure credit card with a $300 limit, the next step was to keep it under a 30% utilization.
So you knew this already from your mentorship with Jay.
Yes,
Okay.
my virtual mentor. He wasn't even my mentor. He was just giving game out on YouTube for
Pure
free.
value.
I didn't even know him at the time, but I was just watching the videos, and I'm like, yo, you know what? If I'm gonna do real estate, I got to get my credit right.
You know what, guys? Because I want you to keep going.